Hello everyone, this is Nishatabasu Masuma and today I am going to explain the concept of forward propagation in neural networks. Forward propagation is a process that drives the flow of information through a neural network. To illustrate the concept, let's consider an example of a three-layer neural network. We have an input layer, one hidden layer, and one output layer. Input layer receives the initial information, and each neuron in the input layer is connected to the neurons in the next layer through weighted connection, and W represents weight here. During forward propagation, we calculate the activations of neurons in each layer to propagate the information forward. Let's focus on the calculation process. Let's find the activation values of layer 2. Starting with the input layer, we multiply the value of each neuron by its corresponding weight. Here, W represents the weight between connected neurons. The weight between the first neuron of the input layer and the first neuron of the next layer is denoted as W subscript W1 and superscript 1. So as I said earlier, we multiply the value of each neuron by its corresponding weight. So for the first neuron, we multiply it with W subscript W1, and for the second neuron, we multiply it with W12 subscript 12, and we do the same for the third neuron. And next we sum up these weighted values, and the summation is then passed through an activation function. Here G denotes the activation function. The activation function takes the weighted sum as input and produces the activation value for each neuron in the next layer. We repeat this process for the subsequent neurons for the second layer. This is how we get all the values of all the neurons the second layer contains. These activation values become the inputs for the next layer. Now we can see that the activation value for layer 3 is calculated similarly, and layer 2 acts as input. Since in forward propagation, the following process continues until we reach the output layer. Since that's the output layer for that example, the value of HA is our final prediction. The activation value of the neurons in the output layer provides the network's prediction based on the given input. Thank you for your attention, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.